And welcome to the Amen Corner. Amen. Amen. You know, Team Bound and Gag went out today and we did some... There's the boss lady right there. Yeah. We did some work in the kingdom today. We did a mock funeral for Bound and Gag, you know, just to shed some light on domestic violence. And I was in the casket. And let me tell you this about that casket. That thing ain't fit for man nor beast. People should not be in there. You can't breathe in there. Not that they had it closed, but they had it open and the sun was beaming down. But then they closed it. And I tell you, it ain't fit for man nor beast. You dig what I'm saying? That casket ain't fit for man nor beast. You can't breathe. Woo, but we did good. We did good. You know, the people were out there. I couldn't see a thing because I was in the casket. Amen. And it got me to thinking. A woman came up and she said her daughter was in a domestic violence situation. And it got me to thinking about my own baby. And I said, well, Lord, I might need to call my baby and see if she's ever been into something. Now, be clear. Me and Atia have clarity about our clearings. And she knows her mother's off. I'd hate to hurt somebody's baby. I'd hate to call a mother and tell her what her son is. I'd hate to do it. And if she has been in something, I can't go back now, you know, and rectify. Well, I could, but I wouldn't do that. But I got to call her now at her age now, and just to see whether or not she's all right, because I don't want anybody to place or put or lay their hands on my daughter. Amen. I'm not all right with that. And so I'm going to call her on tonight, and we're going to talk about it, because I'll be damned. You put your hand on my baby. Listen, I'll open up all the gates of hell to track you down. Like a rabid dog, I will. So we did a good thing, Bound and Gag, but I'm going to go home and I'm going to call my child just to make sure we're clear on our clearings about being clear, and we can clarify what's going to go on in the near future about relationships and her and violence. So I'll let y'all know. But that casket, I don't know who signed off on that. I don't know who made those. But those things are not fit for man nor beast. You can't breathe. People can't breathe in that thing. My God. And they're tight. You want something people can be comfortable when they go. We got to revisit some stuff in the church. Amen. Well, I'm going to see y'all later. I'm going to go get some food because Shannon has got to feed me in this season. I've been in that casket for 3 hours. You dig? But it was a good time, and the people were out there and they asked questions and they wanted to know, and people have saw what we were doing. And I think people were happy about it. The police came. I thought they were going to roll me away. Amen. But the police were excited about what we were doing downtown. And people were hanging out their windows, I heard. As long as they didn't drop nothing on me. Amen. Well, that's all I have from the Amen Corner. I'll talk to y'all soon, but we'll revisit that casket foolishness another time.